One of the things that traumatized me as a child was when I was asked to go and fetch water from the dam. It was a village dam late at night by my grandpa. So earlier, he had asked me to follow my elder siblings whenever they are going during the daytime. And I didn't go. For some reason, I thought, why should I? Because at that age, I didn't know anything. I was a free child in the city. I had everything provided for me. I didn't have all these issues until I moved to the village when my dad passed. So I didn't know. I just didn't go. And he later came in the evening and asked if I joined them in doing the chores. They said no. So that evening, he now gave me buckets. Now, this bucket was heavy. It was bigger than me. I couldn't even carry the bucket, but he gave me this bucket to walk and go and fetch the water from the dam. Yes, it was a dam. And also, mind you, there were lots of crocodiles in the dam. Lots of crocodiles in the dam. So I went, I tried. It was a bushy road, of course. It's a village. At the time, there wasn't even lights because I remember I went there. Lights came a year after, yes, I moved to the village. So there was no light and I had to walk to this place alone. Now, I walked to this dam and I stood there very scared. I stood there for like a lot of minutes. Very scared. About 30 minutes, I was just standing at the shore, looking at the water. I didn't know what to do because I was scared of stepping my foot in it. Because before you get a clean water, you need to actually step your foot in it, and then you go further to fetch the water. And then there were crocodiles. So I was also scared. Now I was able to now manage and fetch the water. It wasn't that clean, but now it was left with who was going to help me carry the water on my head. So I couldn't find anybody. I now have to climb up. Stood there for like another 15 minutes before I saw someone approaching, a lady. She had this long rasta hair and then she was wearing a dark straight dress, a black straight dress. So I begged her and she didn't even say anything. She just followed me down, helped me carry the thing. So as I was climbing back, I was expecting to, I turned my back. I was expecting to see her also walking towards wherever she was going. But then I turned my back and there was nobody there. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anybody there. And then from where I was, I should actually see her, but I wasn't seeing anybody. When I got back home and then I told them what happened, they were like, she's probably a spirit. And then that thing traumatized me, including the whole crocodile scene, everything. It traumatized me as a child. But I guess I know better now. So yeah, this is one of my stories. I'll be bringing you lots of stories. Basically, my page is now food and memories. So I'll be sharing most of my memories with you, how I grew up, the family I grew up in, and everything. So you get to know me better. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to also follow me on TikTok as well. I shall see you on the next one. Stay lovely. Bye.